Brad Pitt drove his Formula One racer outside the Armchair Expert studio this week to yap with his IRL bro Dax Shepard and co-host Monica Padman about what it took to get to the finish line of making F1 his new racing drama. Did the popular podcast validate his parking? This remains unknown. What F1 lacks in fuel efficiency, it makes up for in racing accuracy, and also seems like something of a culmination of all of Pitt's career goals, which is something you need to listen to in the episode in full on your own to suss out. In F1, you'll see how the drivers all have to weave and maneuver to secure their positions on the track, something that Pitt and most other newbie actors had to do when he first came to Hollywood. Indeed, the Oscar winner describes the catch-22 dance of needing to be a member of the Screen Actors Guild to get work, but also needing to have work to be admitted into the Screen Actors Guild in the first place. To thread that needle, one has to get creative. Pitt went on. It's a restaurant scene. The main characters are Charlie Sheen and D.B. Sweeney, and a bunch of other actors that I wasn't necessarily aware of. I am the waiter. I'm supposed to bring up champagne and pour champagne. They show me how to do it. You gotta pour. You spin. You wipe the thing. Pitt went on. It's a restaurant scene. The main characters are Charlie Sheen and D.B. Sweeney, and a bunch of other actors that I wasn't necessarily aware of. I am the waiter. I'm supposed to bring up champagne and pour champagne. They show me how to do it. You gotta pour. You spin. You wipe the thing. Then Pitt explained his conundrum. The whole game was, how do you get your SAG card? Because you can't get a job if you don't have your SAG card, but you can't get your SAG card unless you've had a job. It's this catch-22, he said. Shepard explained to the listeners. Specifically, you need to speak. That's the barrier to entry. Pitt then confessed, like a jackass, they're doing the scene. I get to the last actor, and she seemed lower on the totem pole, maybe? And literally, the scene is going on. I pour her champagne and I go, would you like anything else? It was cut, cut, cut. Over laughter, Pitt continued. The first AD runs over. You do that again, you're out of here. It was just shame for the rest of the night. Upon reflection, however, he mused, took a shot. No Man's Land, a cop movie set among auto thieves released in 1987, was written and co-produced by Law & Order's Dick Wolf and directed by Peter Werner, who later made a slew of Lifetime movies. It starred D.B. Sweeney as a rookie on the San Diego police force and Charlie Sheen leading a gang that only stole Porsches. Product placement. Randy Quaid, Bill Duke, Emmett Walsh, and Laura Harris rounded out the cast. Reviews on this one were a little mixed. A critic from the Miami Herald called it surprisingly dull, though Roger Ebert said it was better than the average thriller. It made a little under $3 million at the box office, which isn't too hot even when you adjust for inflation. If you want to watch No Man's Land in its entirety, it's one of those flicks that is, for whatever reason, totally legal to do so for free on YouTube. You just have to watch a few ads. Have 106 minutes to kill? If so, click this link and enjoy.